Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay / commentary. What I want to talk to you guys about today is FaZe and EG. These two teams that recently traded players with each other, and both are having problems. EG is having problems of just playing bad. I mean, they are 10th in the league right now in the league season 3. They're not even going to make the playoffs at this rate. They should be worried about that, and they're definitely not going to be able to win Nashville if they don't get it together. You know, one thing that Aches always said is if you don't do the same thing on LAN as you do online, then you're not playing the game right. And so even if what you do online makes you lose, when you get on LAN, you'll win if you're using the right strategies and following the meta and things like that. And they're playing bad in both suits, and I think that they have an opportunity to turn things around. And the question is, do they have the stuff to turn things around? Are they going to be able to? You know, and the question for FaZe is, if you guys aren't on Twitter, you probably don't even know about all the drama that's going on FaZe. But if you watch Karma's videos, if you watch Apathy's videos, then you're a little bit aware of the tension that is going on that team. And the question for FaZe is, is that tension going to affect how they play? This was the same question that was posed with that Curse Orange team that was built, and it was proven that it actually was detrimental to their success. The fact that Parasite and Killa were screaming and yelling at each other all the time, it did not work. And you're seeing that same thing happen with Karma basically yelling at everybody, maybe except Apathy. And then you have Apathy, who is tired of being the scapegoat for the team, and Censor, who's trying to lead this team while he has Karma yelling at him that he doesn't know what he's doing either. So the question today is, which of these two teams is actually going to perform at Nashville? Which of these two teams is going to stick together going into Advanced Warfare? And so I'll start with FaZe. I'm not worried about FaZe. FaZe, yes, is very entertaining. It's pure comedy watching them play. Even other pro players like JCap make sure that they get to tune in and watch FaZe play because you never know what's going to pop off. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, the way these guys communicate is through yelling. And it looks like they're trying to move in the right direction. But the thing about their team is the same thing that was with SB, the same thing that was with Farico Impact, Curse Orange. A lot of these really successful kind of tense teams is when they're playing well, they love each other. They're screaming positively, they're high-fiving, they're yelling. But when they're playing bad, somebody has to take the blame for them playing bad. And for a while, it was Apathy. But Apathy started to, he posted on Reddit that he was tired of being blamed for everything. It's not all his fault. He's one of the best players on that team. He thinks he is the best player on that team. And recently, he even put up a video where he tried to prove that Parasite was wrong, that they gave him the wrong callouts, and that he did the best he could. He did lose the gunfight, but nevertheless, I'm not worried about FaZe. I think that they're going to get it together. I think they're going to play well at Nashville, and they're, I believe, 4th in the league right now behind Optic Nation, Rise, and Team Envious, and they're going to make the playoffs almost guaranteed, and so they're going to get to play at that LAN as well, and so I have high hopes for this FaZe team. I don't know if they're going to stay together because none of us know, is Karma going to stay on the team? He technically isn't in full contract. When it comes to EG, I gotta admit that I am worried. I'm less worried because of the video that Crim6 put up today saying that he took the blame for some of the negativity on the team, and he actually asked Dito to help him to handle that and call him out and calm him down when he was being negative, because he knows that Tyler and Pat are not going to say anything to him about his negativity. And then he also made this statement that I actually tweeted out that I thought was one of the most courageous and humble statements that I've heard in a long time out of a professional gamer. He said, we have to admit, and he texted this to his teammates, he said, we have to admit that we are no longer the best. And we're going to have to work at it. We're going to have to do scrims. We're going to have to watch people's streams. We're going to have to develop strats. It's almost like they're starting over. And I think that the best approach that EG can take right now, especially with the new player in Dito on their team, who I believe is a great player and can help them see success, is to start from scratch, is to go back to what made them successful in Black Ops 2. They're not just the best anymore. There are teams that are better than them and that will win if they don't grind this game out. One of the comments that I thought was funny funny that Crimsix says, he said, you know, I love Destiny, but Destiny's going to have to take a back seat so that we can get this together, so that we can play better as a team. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think FaZe or EG, which one of those two teams do you think is going to finish top 4 at Nashville? Or do you think both of them are going to finish top 4? And if that's the case, then tell me who else you think is going to finish in the top 4. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.